Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Dr. Tony Chopper, and this is part 4, the finale for the High Grade Universal Century Zogok review. In this part, I'm going to tell you guys my score for him, and hopefully he stacks up pretty decently. Also, if you've missed anything in the series or the review so far, don't forget to go give that a click up there. It'll take you to the playlist, and you'll be able to find out anything else you want to know. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, starting off with some of the negatives of this guy. There aren't too many, but I'll try to go over them really quick for you. First off, it's the sword. The sword is see-through. The box says it's see-through yellow, see-through orange, see-through pink, or whatever. Even on the side of the box it says that's the case as well. I feel like I've been lied to once I opened it up and I saw this. It's in the wrong color. Come on. That's not only the worst part about it, it's also the design of the rest of it as well. As you can see, there is a hilt portion that is see-through as well. It wouldn't have taken Bandai too much trouble to just given us a gray hilt all the way through, and then just having, even if you gave us a see-through, at least let us just slide it in like that and not have it actually have to paint extra. So it kind of seems like Bandai dropped the ball in that aspect, especially when that's one of the coolest weapons that the Zogok actually has. The next negative I have for this guy is a little bit disappointing again, but I guess it comes with the territory of being a high grade. The things on the Sturmfaust, the arm, both the parts of the arm, it's kind of disappointing in my opinion. They actually had the resources to actually give us more of the same color. They already have the color on the head with the boomerang blades and also on the legs, and different parts of the chest for detail as well. Why couldn't we just get a ring around that portion to slap on of some sort? I know that's when the line of being a master grade and high grade gets blurred, but that would have been really, really cool. I would have even paid a little bit extra for not having to paint it myself. That's just me being a little bit lazy though. The last negative I have of this guy is his posability. Now, it's mainly due to the design and how things work out, but the posability is kind of sad on him. The legs can't move in the way you want it half the time. Right now, he's being completely balanced up by just that front leg. This isn't really touching it too much. And also the arms. The arms can kind of pop off every now and then, which can be a little bit annoying. Also, you can't get too dynamic of a pose anyways because of the way it's designed up there. And also, the midsection is completely just a block. A very detailed up block, but it's a block. And you can't actually twirl it around or move it for that matter. And as he's spinning around in a cute form, I try to emulate like a bear guy. I'm going to talk about some of the positives of this guy, and he actually has quite a bit. First off, I want to mention the price. The price is a very, very touchy area and subject sometimes, but this guy only costs 1,700 Japanese yen, which is like 2 to 3 McDonald's meals, depending on where you live. So that's actually a very, very good price. The amount of seam lines on this guy and nub marks aren't that much, and you can actually clean him up relatively easy. He actually looks perfectly fine like this, and from a distance he may or may not look like a painted kit. Now, before I said I had a little bit of issues with the stickers, but that's just me nitpicking, because the stickers on this guy aren't that overwhelming. They're only on trim areas, and they don't actually do too much. It helps separate the color here from just being all gray to having that stripe in between. But as you can see on the other side, it doesn't do too much anyways. It's very good to help separate the color a little bit, but you're not missing out too much if you don't have it, which is good. The rest of the chest actually looks really cool. There's quite a bit of color separation and also a little bit of an inner frame for him in the chest area or the head area, whatever that thing is. It works out relatively well and things slot in pretty easily. It's a very sturdy kit and it's very well detailed. The posability on this kit is a little bit in question because of the articulation of the kit, but if it's just standing up and doing a couple of the basic poses that we can see on the box art and whatnot, and you can emulate, or whatever your imagination actually has to offer, he actually does an okay job of actually pulling off that pose. He actually looks very good just like this as well, and Another cool thing and another awesome thing I would say is the playability and the options that you get with this kit. Now Bandai could have just gave us a couple of different things, make it very generic, but we actually got quite a bit. We got extra hands and also extension parts to help spice it up a little bit and give it a little bit of crazy extending punch action. We also get the see-through blade. I said before it's in the wrong color, but at least they threw it in. The color's an afterthought, but it's a thought that counts, I guess. So it does a very good job in that sense. And also the backpack. How do you not love the back side of this guy? He's very simple in the front, sort of, but when you get to the back of him, he looks like a freaking race car. Personally, I don't like how the Age 1 or the Age series did their spoiler thing with the race car, but this is how you do a spoiler race car thing. UC got it right, and look at it. It looks like it has things going all over the place, and also the exhaust. That's what it mainly looks like. It has exhaust coming out the back, which is really cool in my opinion. Now as the Zogok has Chopper in his grasp and has him hostage, I'm going to tell you his final score. The Zogok actually gets an astounding 8 out of 10 for the high grade Universal Century scale, or the high grade scale. Now he does this mainly because he looks perfectly great outside of the box, just like that. You don't actually have to do anything to make him look good. You can actually paint up those striping areas if you do want to, and he'll look even better. Also, the way he's color separated, it's actually very good for people who want to go and customize this to, have their own customized color. If you want to paint him blue instead of red, orange, that's perfectly fine. You want to color him all black and white or whatever, that's actually doable as well, because the way that Bandai separated the parts for you, you can actually paint them up relatively easy. The seam lines aren't very visible, there's not too many anyways, and the nub marks, if you're careful enough with your knife, there's none anyways. As you can see, I haven't really mentioned any, but that might just be me, I don't know. The playability of this guy is very good. You get a whole bunch of different weapons and accessories, different arms and different add-ons, like this. But it would have been cool if we had another add-on or another variation of a manipulator, maybe just an open hand or something else to mix it up a little bit. Then that would kind of make it even better. But in terms of being on high grade and selling for 1,700 Japanese yen, he does an astounding job. And that's why he gets and deserves his 8 out of 10. Alright guys, that concludes our review for the high grade Universal Century Zogok Unicorn version. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please give me a like. If you've missed anything in the series, go up here and click the playlist. I'll bring you to all the rest of the videos that are in the review series for him. Now, I hope you guys liked it, and be sure to see me again in the next video I make. It's going to be something special. So, I hope you guys liked it. My name is Dr. Tony Chopper, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.